Style is actually such a fantastic topic to talk about because it's so different, it's so nuanced, it's so per person, and it's so exciting because it is what distinguishes your artwork from someone else's. So style is so great. So this video is going to be about style. So when you're thinking of style, especially in the beginning, looking at developing the technical skills is actually far more important than just focusing straight on style. I remember when I started out, I really just wanted to focus on style before I had any technical skills. My technical skills were lacking, in other words. And I had to backtrack very far and just focus completely on technical skills before I even thought of developing a style. And that's another thing is almost forcing a style is a weird thing because your style comes more naturally when your technical skills are really, really good. I read a quote the other day that said, "Do something simply and technically well, and if there's something inside of you, it will come out." And I thought that was super profound. I thought that was really cool. I try to keep that in mind when I'm executing work. I try to keep it very simple, but technically correct, especially when drawing mechs, especially when drawing robots, because you want them to look like they piece together. And then when you're executing that and you understand that at a fundamental level, then then your style can actually come out really well. And it's a beautiful place to be in. I think you can learn forever. I think learning is forever, and it's it's a very humbling and very amazing experience or mindset to realize that you will actually learn forever. And your style then evolves, and that's amazing because it's like with all of these amazing questions, the evolutionary part is inevitable when the growth or the learning part is the main focus. And I thought that was, I always try and keep that in mind. Plus another point that I feel is worth noting is, especially in art, understanding what it is that you are painting or drawing is far more important than memorizing it. So, for example, understanding the anatomy of a face or understanding the bone structure of a wolf is far more important. Actually understanding how the muscles piece together, how the bone structure is formed is far more important than just having a memory of it. Because when you understand it, you can get thrown into any situation. You can draw that wolf from any angle. And to be honest, I think that applies to anything larger than art as well. I think art's pretty large, but I think it applies to life in that sense as well, in the sense that if you understand all your truths, if you understand all of these things, you're not relying on memorization to falsely hold you up. So when you understand stuff, it doesn't actually matter what happens because you just know, you understand, and you can apply it in any single situation. I always try to keep that in check when I'm doing art. I know I understand something really well when I can approach it at different angles and in different ways and still come out with an end product that looks like a Joshi J kind of a work. So in that way, I know I really understand something. So it is hard to understand something because it's a bit more grind worthy, but it's so worth it. It's totally worth it. It's super worth it to very much understand stuff, and it's a lot more rewarding because you feel like your knowledge base is genuinely stronger. And the more you understand stuff, the more you actually get attracted to understanding stuff. So how that pieces in the whole style talk is that understanding the technical skills come first, and then your style naturally evolves, and you will naturally be drawn to whatever it is. So if you love that hard edge light, you're naturally going to want to push it a bit harder, or you like the curved thin lines more. When you're executing your technical skill, it's going to come out naturally because you want it to. And it's worth paying attention to what part of the painting wants to come out of you, what part of it that it is that you really love to flex. Because like, we all have art muscles, so I mean, we have to flex them at some point. Like, what else are we, like, why else would we be doing art? We really want to be able to make cool stuff, and everyone's definition of cool stuff is different, and your style is the cool stuff that you want to get to. And I listened to this one talk a while back, and the guy was saying that for 90% of people will drop out because their taste is far greater than their execution, and there'll be a large period where your taste is significantly greater than your execution level. And most people, 80% of people, never make it through that phase. So for example, you know what looks good, but you don't know how to get there. You don't know how to execute to be able to get to that execution level. So you know what looks good, but you're not there. And that period lasts for such a long time. And most people drop out of that. But when you pop through that barrier, it's like a blessing. It's so great, because then not only do you know how to make amazing artwork that you love, but you can do it in your style. So it's a really amazing place to be, and to get there it's far more based on the technical skills. So the execution is all based on technical skills, and when your technical skills are really solid, then your style starts to shine through, and it's a really beautiful place to get to. And we're all learning. I'm learning, everyone's learning, no matter what level anyone is. All the masters, they're all learning as well. To be honest, that's why they are masters, because they are learning, and because they realize they're learning forever. And it's amazing to open yourself up to this experience of learning and growing and evolving your style. By the way, that's probably one of my favorite words, evolving. I love that word, evolving. I think it's such a special word, and I think it doesn't put a cap on how good you can get. So it doesn't put a cap on how amazing your style can be. And it's worth, while you are doing whatever it is that you're doing, the way you do your things is the style. And it's amazing to just note the stuff that you love to do and do it, and you'll get known for it, because that's what you do. And when you get known for it, people are going to hire you for it, and then you get to do the art, the whatever it is, in your style, and people want it from you in your style. They don't want it any other way. They want it in the way that you can give it, and that is an amazing place to be. I hope this really helped with the whole debate on style. I know this helped me, and it's always in my mind. And if you guys like the artwork in the background, then hit a sub, and I will check you guys in the next one. Cheers.